Hello, Frags of Beer family. Welcome to Indie Spotlight. I'm your host, Zaymot, also known as Trevor, on social media. Links to all of which you can find in the video description below. Same old thing that we go through every time. You're here. We know why you're here. It's Wolfpack Wednesday, so we're going to take a look at Lovebites today. Before we do, make sure you click that red subscribe button. So many of you have come to the channel for Lovebites from other videos sometimes, and the more subscribers I get, the more I can share this wonderful independent music and artistry with people. That's the way the algorithms on YouTube work. So I need your help sharing this stuff out there so that other people can see it and find these artists and go to these artists and support their music. So click that red subscribe button. Also, when I get to 600 subscribers, I'm going to give away 6 books and 7 books at 700, so until we get to 1,000. My goal is to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and I still think we can do it. We're only halfway there, and we still have the rest of October, November, and December, but I think we could do it, especially with you guys who come here for Lovebites. The Wolfpack, you guys are so awesome. Like, you guys come out in droves. I just looked. In my top 10 videos of all time on my channel, 6 of those top 10 are Lovebites reviews. Of the top 5, 4 of them are Lovebites reviews. One of them is that game that has like 4,000 views, and I don't know why, because it's a horrible video. But you guys are driving this channel. You guys are driving the content to an extent. Of course, I'm making the decisions, but I added Wolfpack Wednesdays because you guys come here. You guys want more Lovebites. So that's what I'm here for. So click the subscribe button, share it with your friends, let them know. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. And keep in mind, this is a live review channel. I am listening to this stuff before. I don't want you guys to think I'm reacting to something I've never heard. I have listened to this song before. I've listened to Lovebites before. This is not new to me. This is a live review. So we're going to talk about the music, what I think about the lyrics, what I think about the music and the artistry in this. And at the end of the day, the point is to drive you guys to their channels, drive you guys to their music, and get you guys to support them. So that's why sometimes you're going to see videos that are not music videos. I'm not going to post some other YouTuber's recording of a concert that they took from somebody, blah, blah, blah. I want you to go to their channel. At most, I'm going to post a video from their from the company's channel that helps these independent artists distribute their music. I'm not going to post content from another YouTuber's channel. So sometimes you're going to get a lyric video, sometimes you're going to get whatever. But the point of this is to showcase the artists, not to showcase some other YouTuber's channel. So that's why sometimes you're going to see that. Now this one's coming right off of Lovebites channel, so we're good here. So click the red button. Check out the links in the description below for our merch store, for the coffee company that I endorse, for the beard products that I endorse. I use all of it. So I drink the coffee. I use the beard products. I don't endorse it unless I like it, unless I know it. So check that stuff out. That helps support the channel. So we're going to take a look at Lovebites. Golden Destination. It's one of the last videos on their channel that we haven't done yet. So we're going to take a look at it, pause as necessary, and we'll talk about the music. And I did pull up the lyrics so that I could catch as much of it as possible and give you guys my interpretation of what I think it is about. I may not be right, but we'll talk about it. So if you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, let me know you're here. And otherwise, here we go. love this song. Quite an opening, and I don't normally pause it this late before I start talking about it, but quite an opening, and I love the video too because you're mixing sort of a blend of live. You're getting a montage of like live concert footage, but also like almost like home video footage of the band touring. What somewhere in Europe, it looks like maybe England, and I like that a lot because you're kind of getting this almost behind the scenes look at the band and them seeing a place that they're touring and going out and kind of sightseeing and playing off each other. And it's cool to see that because a lot of times you only see the band in this format. You only see the band when they perform, when they interact with each other as performers and doing their job basically. But to see a band out there sort of enjoying themselves as individuals or in a group or together as friends is kind of cool. I like seeing that. And it goes really cool with the song because the lyrics, searching for the answers as we sail into the eternal distance, our fate in the hands of blind chance, shout in the silence and fight. Oh, find the right reason we strive. If we don't, we may not make it out alive. Now, those are very grim lyrics. You know, we may not make it out alive, but I really think this song is about sort of throwing caution to the wind and taking that leap to do what they're doing, to become an artist, to tour as a band. And that is a leap. That not every person, you know, I being an independent author myself, there's a lot of people who do what I do that just one day decide to just quit their job and they're going to write full time and support themselves on it. And it doesn't work. It actually works far less than people think. And so to take that leap to say, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to put my life, my livelihood in the hands of fate and just go do it. That's huge. So this song, Golden Destination, basically is about them taking that leap, about them going on tour, about them kind of throwing their fate to the wind and saying, we're going to do this thing. We're going to make music. We're going to do this band thing and hope it works out. And it might not because you don't know. You don't know if somebody's going to want to buy your music or buy your book or go to your concerts. You just don't know. So it is a chance. It is a leap of faith. And that's what this song's about. And I think the video does a wonderful job of encapsulating that with the two different views of the band, from concert to sort of behind the scenes stuff. Welcome, whoever joined. Going to McDonald's. Now we know the skill of these musicians already. These women are fantastic musicians. Their skill is up there with the best that we've had. And so there's not much more you can say about that. We're about to get into the breakdown and some solo work and stuff, which is going to be amazing as usual. But I think what I like about this song a lot, when I heard it and then when I've read the lyrics and I'm hearing it again, is there's a lot of vulnerability in this song that is cool. Like, a lot of artists like to brag a lot of artists like to go on about how successful they're going to be. But this is very much a song about humility in a way that is not always typical for metal bands. And I like that sometimes because you're getting to see a more human side of this band in this song. You're getting to see that vulnerable, uncertain side that is saying, hey, we're doing this thing. We're taking the bull by the horns. You know, we're throwing ourselves into the fire, as she says, and we don't know if we're going to come out alive. And that's something that, you know, every band knows it, but not every band is willing to admit that just how tentative their hold on what they're doing is, you know, just how thin that rope is that holds a band up is it. They're saying that. They're saying this could be it. So we're going for it, you know, and I like that. I like that a lot. Right there, I'll actually back it up. That I love that the bass solo starting out, but then pulling in the two guitars and playing back and forth with each other. Such good classic throwback in heavy metal to have that bass sort of lead the charge in some cases. It doesn't always happen, but it's very cool when you hear the bass sort of lay it down and then the guitars come in and they blend that all together. It's very cool. And yeah, Ponyboy mentioned that one of the songs he really likes is Spellbound. And I'm sorry, we're going to get to pretty much every one of their songs. There is quite a lot on their catalog. So we will definitely be looking. I'm getting so many suggestions from you guys, and I promise if I don't get to your song this Wednesday, it'll be next or the Wednesday after that. I will be getting to all of their songs. So be patient with me, and thank you so much, Ponyboy, for joining, and whoever else is here. I really appreciate all of you coming to the channel. But yeah, that breakdown, that solo part, fantastic. Like, again, these women are so talented. There's not much more you can say about that. We are soldiers for revolt. We are chosen by fate. We have the breath of this world that is full of still desires. We will toss all this dimension. We will take it and believe it. I don't wanna live. Feel like I'm dead. Get ready and fire. I'm not all my life. What a great song! What a great ending and video too. I love that. I love that video. I think this is probably one of my favorite videos of theirs because we do get to see that side of the band that you don't normally get to see. Their stage presence is fantastic. Their stage show is always top notch. But being able to see like the, I guess, sort of the secret identities of these artists is really cool too. I really like that. Always been Blatant Disregard. Thank you. This has always been one of my favorite personal favorites, not because it's mostly Compact Special, but just because it is very much like a Rocky Balboa. You're absolutely right. It is almost similar to the Rocky Balboa story. In that, you know, like the underdog kind of throwing it out there and throwing caution to the wind and, you know, going to set the world, you're just going to come out of the fire, either live or die. And I love that metaphor. That's very good. Thank you. And thank you for stopping in. But yeah, I love this one. I like the song. I love the musicianship behind it. The melody's really good. The guitar work, fantastic. The drum work, all of it blends so well together. And I love the lyrics. I love the meaning behind the song. And the video itself is great because, again, I like to see, I love it when you get to see a band sort of being themselves, because all the time when we're seeing them on stage, naturally we're seeing an act. That's what they do. They're performers. They're entertainers. They get up there and they perform, and they're supposed to be putting on a show, and we expect them to put on a show. That's the point. But to see them not putting on a show and just kind of see them being themselves is really neat. So I really like that about the video. The songs that show Miho and Solo always are some of my favorites. Hammer of Wrath, Golden Destination, this one in the beginning of Scream for Me. Scream for Me was fantastic. I really like that. And their cover of Halloween's Eagle Fly Free. We'll take a look at that for sure. Yeah, like I said, I will be getting to all of their songs, I promise. It's just going to take me some time. So I'm taking your suggestions down. When I'm going to do a new Lovebites song, I go back through your guys' comments and I take a look at what you've suggested. And I think most of you have suggested just about everything. So I think we're going to cover it at least one time or another. So thank you all so much. Ponyboy, Blatant Disregard, anybody else who joined us. I really appreciate every single one of you that comes to the channel. Make sure to click the red subscribe button. Check out the links for the merch store and all the other things in the video description below. And come back for more Indie Spotlight. Pretty much every day around this time, I'm giving you something new. So I should be bringing you more. And there's a new song. Crashing Atlas is dropping a new song this week. So Friday, hopefully, we will be covering a new song from Crashing Atlas. So thank you all so much. You have a great one.